When we're young, we eat almost anything without a second thought. But as we age, our bodies begin to speak to us, softly at first, then louder over time. Foods that once felt harmless or even healthy may suddenly cause discomfort, raise our blood pressure, or disrupt our digestion. And yes, even fruits, nature's gift to our diet, can be both friend and foe. Did you know that some fruits can interfere with your medications, spike your blood sugar, or even worsen joint pain? But on the flip side, there are fruits that can protect your brain, support heart health, improve digestion, and boost your immune system, all while being delicious and easy to enjoy. In this series, we're going to uncover the fruits to avoid after 50, even the ones that seem healthy at first glance, and the fruits you should eat more often to nourish your body and support graceful aging. No extreme diets, no complicated rules, just smart, science-backed choices that help you live longer, feel better, and stay active. One bite at a time. Fruits have long been celebrated as nature's candy. Sweet, juicy, and packed with vitamins. For most people, they're a go-to snack for healthy living. But for older adults, the story is a bit more complex. As we age, our bodies change. Our metabolism slows down, our organs become less efficient, and many of us begin taking medications regularly. All these factors make it important to reevaluate what we eat. And yes, even the fruits we thought were always healthy. While most fruits offer a wide range of benefits, there are some that may pose risks for older adults if consumed in large quantities or without consideration of underlying health issues. Some can interfere with medications. Others may be too high in natural sugars or acids, causing problems for those with diabetes, kidney issues, or sensitive stomachs. And some fruits, surprisingly, can do more harm than good. Let's take a closer look at 4 fruits that older adults might want to avoid or at least consume in moderation, and understand exactly why these popular fruits might not be as harmless as they seem. Waterford. Grapefruit, a healthy fruit with a hidden danger. At first glance, grapefruit seems like a perfect fruit choice. It's fresh, low in calories, high in vitamin C, and has a lovely tangy taste. But here's the catch. For many older adults who take prescription medications, grapefruit can be dangerous. Yes, dangerous. Grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins, which can interfere with an important liver enzyme known as CYP3A4. This enzyme is responsible for breaking down many types of medications in the liver so that they can be safely processed and removed from the body. When you consume grapefruit, especially in significant amounts, these compounds block the enzyme, causing the medication to stay in the bloodstream much longer and in higher concentrations than intended. What does this mean in real life? If you're on medications like statins for cholesterol, calcium channel blockers for high blood pressure, or certain anti-anxiety or heart rhythm drugs, grapefruit can cause these drugs to build up to toxic levels. Side effects could range from muscle breakdown, dizziness, and irregular heartbeat to more severe outcomes like kidney damage or sudden drops in blood pressure. Even half a grapefruit or a glass of juice a day can create a problem, and the effects of grapefruit can last more than 24 hours in your system. That's why doctors often say, when in doubt, skip the grapefruit. Bottom line, grapefruit may be nutritious, but it's not worth the risk for anyone on medication. If you're unsure, always check with your doctor or pharmacist before adding grapefruit to your diet. 2. Cherries, sweet treat or sugar bomb. Cherries are delightful. They're small, vibrant, and deliciously sweet. Many people turn to cherries for their antioxidant properties, especially anthocyanins, which are known to help reduce inflammation and support heart health. Sounds like a win, right? Well, not so fast. Cherries, especially the dark and sweet varieties, are surprisingly high in natural sugar. While they may not be as harmful as candy or soda, they can still cause a noticeable spike in blood sugar, especially if you eat a large portion. For older adults who are managing diabetes or are in a pre-diabetic state, even natural sugars can become a serious concern. Let's put it into perspective. A single cup of sweet cherries contains nearly 20 grams of sugar. That's about 5 teaspoons, all packed into one small bowl. And let's be honest, who stops at just one bowl? In addition to sugar content, cherries also have a mild acidic quality. For seniors with acid reflux, GERD, or a sensitive stomach, this can lead to discomfort, heartburn, or digestive irritation. Some older adults with arthritis may also report worsened symptoms after consuming too many cherries or other acidic fruits, although this connection is still debated among experts. So, are cherries all bad? Not necessarily. Eaten in moderation, a small handful, they can still be enjoyed occasionally. But regular, large servings might not be a wise idea for anyone with blood sugar concerns or digestive sensitivities. 3. Bananas, not so innocent. After all, bananas have a fantastic reputation as a healthy, portable, and affordable fruit. They're easy to digest, provide quick energy, and are loaded with potassium, a mineral crucial for heart and muscle function. But here's where things get tricky for older adults. As we age, kidney function tends to decline gradually. This means our bodies may not process potassium as efficiently. If potassium builds up in the bloodstream, a condition known as hyperkalemia, it can be very dangerous. Symptoms can range from muscle weakness and fatigue to life-threatening irregular heartbeats. Now, a single banana isn't likely to cause harm, but if an older adult eats multiple bananas a day, especially while also taking potassium-sparing medications, like certain diuretics or ACE inhibitors, the potassium load can add up quickly. Another issue with bananas is their sugar content. As they ripen, the starch in bananas turns into sugar. A fully ripe banana can have a high glycemic index, meaning it can cause blood sugar to rise quickly. Not ideal for people managing diabetes or prediabetes. Lastly, bananas are rich in soluble fiber, which is generally good for digestion. However, for those prone to constipation or taking medications that slow the digestive system, too much banana can sometimes lead to bloating or discomfort. So what's the solution? If you love bananas, keep eating them. But choose those that are slightly green or just ripe, rather than overly ripe with brown spots. Limit yourself to one per day and pair it with protein or healthy fat like peanut butter or yogurt to slow sugar absorption. 4. Dried fruit, the sugar trap in disguise. Dried fruit sounds healthy. After all, it's just fruit, right? Not quite. Dried fruits like raisins, dates, apricots, and figs are extremely concentrated sources of natural sugar. The drying process removes water, but leaves behind all the sugars, carbs, and calories, often in a much denser form. For example, a small handful of raisins can contain as much sugar as a candy bar. And because they're small and easy to snack on, it's easy to overeat without even realizing it. This poses a real problem for older adults managing their blood sugar, weight, or trying to avoid metabolic syndrome. Dried fruits also lack the water content of fresh fruits, which means they're less hydrating and can actually contribute to constipation in some people if not consumed with enough fluids. There's another concern too. Many commercially available dried fruits are treated with sulfur dioxide or other preservatives to retain color and extend shelf life. These additives can trigger allergic reactions or respiratory issues in sensitive individuals, particularly those with asthma or other lung conditions. Plus, some dried fruits are coated in added sugar or even partially candied, making them more like a dessert than a healthy snack. Always read labels if you must buy them, and avoid anything with sugar added on the ingredient list. If you really want to enjoy dried fruit, stick to unsweetened, preservative-free versions and eat them sparingly. Just a tablespoon or two per day as part of a meal, not a standalone snack. Choose wisely for a healthier future. Aging gracefully doesn't mean giving up delicious foods, but it does mean becoming more mindful about what you eat. While fruits are undoubtedly one of the healthiest food groups, they are not all created equal, especially for older adults with changing health conditions, medications, and nutritional needs. The key is not to fear these fruits entirely, but to understand how they interact with your body. A small amount of banana or a few cherries might be fine, but large quantities consumed without awareness can lead to complications, sometimes serious ones. Before adding any fruit to your daily routine, particularly if you're on medications or have chronic conditions, it's wise to consult with your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian. They can help you make informed choices that support your overall well-being. In the end, your body will thank you for it. With a little knowledge and a bit of moderation, you can still enjoy nature's bounty without putting your health at risk. Fruits older adults should eat more. Often aging is a natural part of life, but how we age and how well we maintain our physical and mental well-being can be influenced by the choices we make every day. One of the simplest yet most powerful decisions we can make is choosing the right foods. Among those, fruits hold a special place, offering a wide variety of vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber in delicious, colorful packages. But not all fruits are created equal when it comes to supporting the unique health needs of older adults. Some fruits do more than just add flavor. They protect the brain, strengthen the heart, improve digestion, and even help bones stay strong. In this section, we'll explore 4 fruits that are especially beneficial for seniors and why you might want to make them a regular part of your diet. Let's dive into the delicious and nourishing world of fruit, starting with one of the most powerful brain boosters in nature, the blueberry. 1. Blueberries, tiny berries with massive benefits. Blueberries may be small, but they're considered one of the most powerful fruits for protecting your health as you age. Packed with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, the compounds that give them their deep blue color, these berries are like brain food for older adults. Studies have shown that blueberries can help improve memory and cognitive function. They reduce oxidative stress in the brain, promote healthy brain cell communication, and may even slow age-related mental decline. This is crucial as cognitive health becomes a growing concern with age, and diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia become more common. But the benefits of blueberries don't stop at the brain. These little berries are also great for the heart. They help reduce inflammation in blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and improve cholesterol levels. For seniors who are often at greater risk of heart disease, adding a daily serving of blueberries is a smart move. Plus, blueberries are low in sugar compared to many other fruits, making them a safer option for people with diabetes or blood sugar concerns. They're also high in fiber, which supports healthy digestion, another common issue for older adults. You can enjoy blueberries fresh, frozen in smoothies, on top of oatmeal, or mixed into yogurt. Just be sure to avoid sugary syrups or prepackaged versions with added sweeteners. 2. Apples, the fiber-rich. Everyday hero. There's a reason behind the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Apples are one of the most accessible, affordable, and versatile fruits out there, and they offer a variety of health benefits that are particularly useful for older adults. One of their greatest strengths is their high fiber content, especially soluble fiber in the form of pectin. Soluble fiber helps reduce bad cholesterol levels, LDL, which lowers your risk of heart disease and stroke. It also aids in stabilizing blood sugar by slowing the absorption of glucose, which can help manage or prevent type 2 diabetes. Apples are also rich in antioxidants, particularly quercetin, a plant compound that may help reduce inflammation and protect against chronic conditions like asthma and Alzheimer's disease. Additionally, apples are hydrating, low in calories, and easy to digest, making them a gentle food for aging digestive systems. What's more, apples help promote a feeling of fullness, which is great for seniors trying to maintain a healthy weight without over-snacking. They're also tooth-friendly if sliced thin or cooked slightly, and they pair well with healthy fats like almond butter or walnuts for an even more balanced snack. Be sure to eat apples with the skin on when possible, as most of the fiber and antioxidants are found there. Choose organic if you can to reduce pesticide exposure. 3. Avocados, the fat that feeds your brain and protects your heart. Avocados are often called a superfood, and for good reason. While they're technically a fruit, avocados break the mold. Unlike sweet, juicy fruits, avocados are creamy and rich, thanks to their high content of healthy fats, particularly monounsaturated fats. For older adults, this kind of fat is a nutritional goldmine. Monounsaturated fats help lower bad cholesterol while increasing good cholesterol, HDL, reducing the risk of cardiovascular diseases. This is particularly important in old age when the risk of heart attacks and strokes is higher. But the heart isn't the only organ that benefits. Your brain thrives on healthy fat. Avocados provide essential fatty acids and antioxidants like vitamin E, which help nourish brain cells, improve mental clarity, and reduce the risk of cognitive decline. Avocados are also a fantastic source of potassium, even more than bananas, which supports blood pressure control and muscle function. And they're loaded with vitamin K, which plays a crucial role in bone health. For older adults, this means potentially stronger bones and a lower risk of fractures. They're also great for digestion due to their high fiber content. One medium avocado contains about 10 grams of fiber, supporting gut health and regular bowel movements. You can enjoy avocados in many ways: spread on toast, blended into smoothies, diced into salads, or simply eaten with a spoon. Just be mindful of portion sizes. Half an avocado is usually plenty, especially if you're watching your calorie intake. 4. Papaya, a tropical powerhouse for digestion and immunity. Papaya often flies under the radar, but it deserves much more attention, especially for seniors. This tropical fruit is soft, easy to digest, and brimming with nutrients that cater to the needs of an aging body. One of papaya's standout benefits is its natural enzyme called papain. Papain helps break down proteins and supports digestion, making it a natural remedy for bloating, constipation, and indigestion. For older adults who often deal with a slower digestive system, papaya can be a gentle and effective aid. But that's not all. Papaya is rich in vitamin C, even more than oranges, which strengthens the immune system, supports skin health, and helps the body fight infections. It also contains significant amounts of vitamin A and vitamin E, both of which are important for eye health, skin regeneration, and cellular repair. Papaya also offers anti-inflammatory benefits, thanks to compounds like choline, flavonoids, and beta-carotene. This can be especially helpful for people suffering from arthritis or other chronic inflammatory conditions. Its high water content makes it hydrating, and its soft, juicy flesh makes it easy for older adults with dental issues or reduced appetite to consume. To enjoy papaya, look for one that's slightly soft to the touch with a sweet aroma. Slice it open, remove the seeds, and scoop out the flesh. It's delicious on its own, with a squeeze of lime, or added to smoothies and fruit salads. Fuel your health with the right fruits. Eating well in your later years isn't about restriction. It's about making smart, enjoyable choices that support your body and mind. The fruits we've explored, blueberries, apples, avocados, and papayas, are more than just tasty. They're deeply nourishing and cater to some of the most common age-related concerns. From protecting the brain and heart to improving digestion and bone strength, these fruits offer a natural, delicious way to stay healthy and vibrant. Incorporating them into your daily diet doesn't have to be complicated. A handful of blueberries in the morning, a sliced apple in the afternoon, half an avocado at lunch, or a few bites of papaya after dinner. These small steps can add up to big benefits. As always, if you're managing chronic health conditions or taking medication, it's wise to talk with a healthcare provider or dietitian before making any major dietary changes. They can help tailor your choices to your individual needs. But in most cases, these fruits are a safe, effective, and enjoyable way to nourish your aging body and feel good doing it.